wanted to do more of a video today, but I did not have time because I spent the entire day between meetings. It was a very busy day, kind of between a lot of calls, some for clients, some for potential clients, some for some dev launch things. But I have a red-eye flight in a couple hours that I'm gonna be heading to catch soon. And I didn't have time to do a lot of the stuff that I had planned out, which really sucks. But yeah, it happens. Like, I have a lot of these days where I want to get stuff done and then life gets in the way, which is like everything else does. But it was good because I managed to catch up with some people that I hadn't this one guy in particular I hadn't spoken to in a while, and so that was pretty nice. Yeah, I also have just been considering a lot about like the tasks that whenever I get to this level where I'm not finishing the things that I need to do in a day, I often think about what are the things which I wish I didn't have on my plate, and how can I move to get these off my plate eventually? And what are the things that need to stay on my plate, and what are the things that, you know, potentially or ideally are not on my plate? And what I mean by that are the things like accounting. So actually that's one of the tasks that I have on my plate at the minute, is kind of onboard my accountant into my accounting system. Onboard my assistant into my accounting system. It's like 2 in the morning, so my brain's already half off. And to get her to basically do the books. So I have accountants as well, which do my books and the bookkeeping at the end of the year and tax filings and things like that. But on a regular basis, I like to keep things up to date on an Airtable because it gives me a lot more flexible analytics and things like that. And so I like to keep that record just for my own sake and for the company. And historically, I have maintained that. The past few months, I've failed to maintain that because I got too busy with other stuff. And I want my assistant, to take that over. And I say my assistant as opposed to my accountant because my accountants are on a yearly thing, on a yearly retainer, and it doesn't really compensate like for me to move them to a monthly basis thing, especially if I have my assistant who can help out with this kind of bookkeeping stuff. I just need to train her a little bit on it. And so that kind of stuff helps to move. And so like, how can I allocate these resources as effectively as I can? It's a question I go back to. But anyway, yeah, I'm just gonna hop on that flight, probably catch up on a little bit of sleep on the flight and when I land, and then try and get back to work on those things which didn't get done so far. So that's pretty much it.